It's everybody's favorite episode. Marcy and I are dissecting the 12 resident events for March, and we've got some really good ones today. So make sure you stay tuned so that you too can have the best events this March.
You're not going to want to miss out.
Hey there, welcome to the Multifamily Mix, your go-to blend for all things multifamily. Equal parts apartment marketing and retention with a generous splash of encouragement, my friend. Ready to shake up the multifamily world? I'm Barbara Savona of Sprout Marketing, here to serve up ideas and innovations. Time to mix things up. Let's do it. Marcy, welcome back.
Thank you. I don't know if I want to be back. I miss Disney.
How was it?
It was awesome. We went, if you're ever going to Disney, go during January or February because it's the slowest season. It was wonderful. It was so great. I had a great time.
I'm so glad you're back, though. I know it was only a week, but it felt like you were gone forever.
I know. It did feel like a long trip, but it was nice. We got to relax and we had a lot of fun.
So this week we actually did something different. It was really fun to connect with all our members inside of the Sprout community, and we did this episode live for them. So Sprout members get access to not only the ideas, but also all the resources to bring these ideas to life. I really encourage you guys to make sure that you actually watch this one. I know a lot of the podcasts you can just listen, but
Right.
this one
is like very visually appealing. Check it out because we go into and show you all the ideas, and it really brings it to life when you're watching it.
So before we jump to that, I just want to remind you guys, if you go to trysproutfree.com, you can grab your entire calendar planning pack. This might be the most beautiful calendar we've ever designed.
It's so beautiful. It's like perfect for spring.
Yeah, we call it the Matisse collection. And Autumn, our artist and creative director, she really did an incredible job on this one. You're going to want to put this on your wall and see it. It'll make you feel inspired to do the work because it's so pretty.
Shout out to Autumn. She did awesome.
So trysproutfree.com. And I think without further ado, let's jump into this episode on 12 incredibly fun resident events for March. So the very first one, we know some awards have already passed, but coming up, I think on March 10th, the Academy Awards is happening.
I'm excited about it.
I know.
Yeah.
We talked about actually doing this like with Lauren and Mars.
I think we should do it and dress up too.
Exactly. So this is, if you're going to do a go all out event, I'm going to actually, let me flip back here. I'm going to actually show you guys. When you go to the website, the magazine is a place for you to get inspired, but we know sometimes that you need to see the things in a little bit more in depth. So once you find the event you like, you can always go to the resident event tabs, go to events, and then you'll see this page that shows you all the different events in a blog format. So they're a little more in depth. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to jump to this one here, the Glitz and Glam. And this is if you want to do this event completely going all out, where you have an actual watch party with your residents. You can invite them to dress up. You have snacks, you have drinks. I mean, this would be really fun to have like a signature cocktail.
I love that.
You can also do a red carpet. Amazon has some great rollout red carpets that you can have kind of like a step and repeat where people can take pictures of the actual red carpet. I think if residents dressed up and actually
I'd encourage that. I think that would be great for pictures, and that would just be something so memorable.
It really would. And what's fun about this event, the way that it's laid out here, is we have all of the different flyers, so you can customize these event invites. And then you have all of the games that can go with it. So for example, Marcy's going to talk a little bit more in depth about how you can do it as like a grab and go or a virtual event. But this is if you want to do everything, go all out. And what I did is you click this link here, and I want it for you guys to see, this is what it looks like when you open it in Canva. These are the specific, you can customize this event. You can customize and print these signs, and then some of the games below that we'll talk a little bit more in depth. So literally all of the things are here to make this feel super special. And then we also have an Amazon shopping list. So if you like the way we decorated, everything that we bought to put the event together is right here.
Right. I think that's a game changer. You can order everything from your office.
And I just realized that as I'm talking about this, you guys have not been seeing the screen. So I am learning this tab. So this is what I was sharing with you guys. Here you can see the way that we set up the event. And then if I go here, you guys can also see all the different flyers, the bingo, the take your best guess, pose like a star, share the glam, all of these signs. So there you go. All right, Mars, I'm going to jump back over here and I'm going to let you take it away.
Let's go to the grab and go event. So like Barbara said, you can either go all out, but this is for maybe you're a little bit busy, you want to just do something quick, but still show your residents the love. So doing a grab and go for this gala event is so much fun. So you can grab a goodie bag, do some watch party snacks. So think popcorn, little bags of candy, all ready to go. Then your residents just come in, pick it up, and take it home so they can watch it in their living rooms. So this is just a great way to make them feel the love and, again, make it special too.
I love that. And I think I just want to encourage you guys, if you are short staffed or you don't have a ton of time, it doesn't mean you can't do events that feel special. You can build community virtually. That actually goes into the third one, which is how to do this gala via social. So what you can see here is this is the awards bingo. And I'm going to actually jump back to the canvas so we can see it specifically. So you could do it as a bingo, or you could also do who's going to win, take your best guess, like who's going to be the best actor in a leading role, who's going to be the best music, the best picture, or down here, the bingo, like, okay, whenever somebody, you know, gets bleeped or whenever celebs whisper to each other. And this can be something that you guys are doing on social media as the event is happening. If there's if there's somebody on your team that's just super into the awards, I would make them responsible for doing the event. But again, whether you're doing a go all out event, whether you're doing it as a grab and go, or you're doing it strictly as a virtual event on social media, it can still be a ton of fun. You could even ask residents, if you're dressing up at home, share a picture and tag us. So there's so many ways that you can actually make it feel like people are together without it being a super stressor.
Right. Okay, let's go on. So March 1st is actually Peanut Butter Lovers Day, a day that was meant for me. So this is a great way to jump on the bandwagon and do a PB&J grab and go event. And again, guys, these are base ideas, so you can build on them. You could do this as a grab and go where they can just grab all of the mini jellies and peanut butters, have the bread, and they can take it home. Or if you wanted to actually host an event, this is something that you could do too, and have it like a bar with a bunch of different jellies, make it feel a little bit luxurious, and they can make it in the office too and then take it home.
I like it as even like an appreciation or a renewal. Like we go together like peanut butter and jelly.
I know.
That could be so fun. And I'm thinking like those little tiny jars are so fun as well.
Ones,
the little Smuckers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And in here we talk about that if you do want to do a bar, there's like so many different things you can do, like Nutella, you can add honey, you can do different things to just elevate it.
Right. The ideas are endless really on this.
And that's because it's on March 1st, right? That's
right.
Peanut Butter Day. Okay. So then on the 6th, if you rather do something with Oreos, it's actually Oreo Day. And I think, again, we're trying to give you events that build community that don't have to be expensive and they don't have to take a lot of your time.
Right.
So you could put little goodie bags together of little Oreos, you know, you can buy the individual packs of the small ones, or you could do it as a bar with the different kinds of milk and chocolate milk and things like that.
Right.
And I like how it says like stay original.
Oreo original.
Yeah, you got it. And so that could be a lot of fun as well. So that's on the 6th.
Yes. Okay. This one to me is so much fun. I don't know if you guys have seen the Barbie movie, but I loved it.
I haven't seen it yet.
We need to have a girls' night and watch it. But this one to me is so fun because on March 9th, it's Barbie Day. So you can jump on that. And
I can't believe Barbie has her own day.
I can't
Barbie
believe either. I know, right? So going all out and doing a Let's Go party event is just so much fun. And you can do this in so many ways. Again, Barbara is sharing now the blog on it. So you can kind of see how we put it together. That couch is just so 90s and fun, right?
That's an Amazon thing. And I think the whole shopping list is here too if people wanted to do like a photo op.
Right. And yeah, so you have the shopping link. So anything that you see that's, you know, we've put together, you can order through Amazon and really bring it to life. We have the social media graphics to go with it, like stories. And yeah, so have everybody, this is another one that I think they should invite them to dress up as Barbie.
That would be really, really fun. All the Barbies and Kens can come or dress up as your favorite Barbie. So what day did we say that one was happening?
That was the 9th. So March 9th is Barbie Day.
Okay, so what else do we have? Let's flip the screen here. Okay, so this one's a super easy one. This is the charming Guess How Many. We always try to give you guys one that is already pre-done. If you actually go to the blog, we tell you how many this picture has.
Right.
So if for whatever reason you can't even do this piece, you can actually just take our photo, post it, and then do an event around that where people can guess. The closest winner gets some sort of a prize, or you can do it yourself and add the counts. And I love how it's got that very, like, what would you call it? It's like that not cartoon,
Yeah,
Is
it is. It's like that.
Oh my
I
goodness.
cannot think of the word.
Comic. It's like the comic
Yeah.
feel. So I think that could be really fun, like the, the luck of the Irish, the charming guess how many, just a super fun, easy event.
Right. It's done for you. Okay, now on to sips and succulents. This one is great, especially because March is the kickoff of spring.
Yep.
So this is a great way to piggyback on that. I've never seen this event done, and I think it would be so wonderful because you could do a full plant bar where your residents can either, sip on sparkling water, you can hand out these succulents, or if you wanted to do it a little bit more fun, you could actually have them build a terrarium where they have a class. They can be sipping on wine maybe, and they can make their own. So that's just a fun idea to really kick off spring.
Yeah, and on the 12th, that plant a flower day, you could also do it with like packets of actual flowers if you wanted to go a different route. I think this one is such a cool one. I love succulents. They're so low maintenance, they're easy, but I do think that there's variations depending on what day you want to do it. And seed packets for flowers, like things like zinnias or cosmos that are fairly easy to grow even in containers, that could be a lot of fun. And you could almost tie it into like, let's make the patio pretty with everybody planting their plants. So
that's a great idea.
Kind of fun ways to build community.
Yes. And the first day of spring is the 19th too.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Okay. So on the 14th, it's Pie Day.
3.14.
That's right. So we're tying it into our favorite pie, like actual delicious pie. What I like about this one specifically is that there's a way to tie it into the local community. And I love events that have a way of featuring local community. So if you have maybe a local bakery that does mini pies, or if you want to do it really inexpensive, McDonald's has those little hand pies.
Right.
Also, you can go to Walmart or any of your grocery stores and they typically have it, but this is a really fun one. And I'm so sorry, guys. Of course, they're doing trash pickup right in the middle of our webinar. So if you hear that, that's what's happening outside our door.
Okay. So I'm going to go on to our all green everything party. And again, this is a great way to really celebrate spring, but just think everything green. So we have some great designs. You can see that there's a lot of like green cupcakes, macaroons, cookies. You guys can totally do it however you want. But yeah, this is something that you guys can host.
Love the green.
We're
sprouty, so we love the green.
Yes, it's totally green.
Okay, the tea party, it's tea for Tuesday, I think, on the 19th. Mm-hmm. And so this is our favorite Mad Hatter style tea party. Yes. So people are, there's people that are like connoisseurs of tea, and we've shared this one before, but I really like it because you can get people even in smaller groups together. I think sometimes we think really big events, and something I'd like to encourage you is not everybody loves to come to a huge event. So you could even do a small thing where we're learning about 5 different teas today, or, we're going to be serving, 10 varieties of teas. Come in between these hours and make yourself available during that time to come and literally spill the tea with your residents, have those great conversations, and just really bond with them.
I love it. And I think it's different too, because we always do coffee at events. So tea is different. I love peppermint tea.
I know you're a big tea drinker.
Tea. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like on the 23rd, it's National Chip and Dip Day. So this is a really fun, easy event, inexpensive, but you can host a tasting bar, and you can have residents come to your office where they try different, either guacamole, queso. You can have a variety of different things and host even like kind of like a guacamole versus queso dip, whatever it is that you guys are wanting to do. But this is a great way to get everybody involved, and it'd be tasty.
It would be really tasty. Mm-hmm. I think one of the things that I like about this one is, again, if you have a local restaurant that maybe specializes in chips and dips or something like that, it could be really fun to invite them in, and maybe they give you guys a discount or they provide samples. And again, we're trying to get those like deep bonds within the actual community, within the actual neighborhood. We want people to fall in love with not just the actual apartment community, but literally everything that is beyond the 4 walls.
Exactly.
Okay, so just really quick, I want to give you guys a preview. We have great resident gift ideas. These are easy ways to show appreciation. And where you will find this, I'm going to actually go over here. Let me share this tab. So here we are inside the member side. Under resident events, you'll see appreciation. And when you see that, there'll be these individual ones where you can immediately link to whatever treat we did. Like here's for the dog toys. This is the cutest illustrations. The dog-ter prescribes more playtime. Thanks a bunch. This one's great for spring. It's like what we talked about with the seed packets. And then looking for pretty feline. Oh, looking pretty feline. Get it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
The
And
little
then
mice.
thanks for growing with us. I love these little grow pots. And then a heartfelt thanks. So these are all things, a couple of other ones, the coloring, the dog treats, just a few different things that are within budget. These are the ones that we shared last month, but you guys can see there's so many that you can choose from. We try to make them all budget friendly to where it's something that, won't break the bank. So you have your appreciation that's featured in the magazine. And then as you go on, you're also going to see the most beautiful resident notices.
I was so impressed with these. They're just so stunning.
So whenever you go back to, I'm going to actually just pull up right here. When you go up to that tab and you go to communication, that's where you'll see all of the resident notices. And then you can always go to search all designs if there's a notice that you don't find. What we try to do is we try to feature a new look every single month, but then there's literally hundreds from all the years past that we've created.
Okay, guys, that's it.
That's it.
That was fun. That's a wrap on today's multifamily mix. Remember to keep shaking things up in your career, your community, and most importantly, your life. I totally mixed it up today. Yeah, keeping y'all on your toes. So until we mix and mingle again, we'll see you guys next week. See you later. Bye.